Hello, everybody, and welcome to Just for Women Africa. And my name is Olaleko. I'm also the founder of Just for Women Africa. And today we have with us Chef Mollie. Chef Mollie is from Tigray, and she's based in America. And she's a celebrity chef. She has appeared with Oprah Winfrey. She has cooked for Barack Obama, President Biden, and of course a lot of Hollywood celebrity stars in America. And she's joining us today on Just for Women Africa. Yeah, welcome to the show, Chef Mollie.
Thank you for having me.
Why did you decide to become a chef? Why did you decide to become a chef?
Oh, that's a long story. Okay, I was going to UCSB, University of California in Santa Barbara, and they asked me, you need to write in a different language than English. So at that time, my Tigrinya language was not accepted. So the only thing I knew Italian, how to speak Italian. And so I went to Italy to perfection my Italian language so I can write. But when I was working in Rome, it's called the Via Veneto in Rome downtown. So I saw ladies with their hat cooking through the window and with their uniform, this and that. Then I said, wow, I walk in and I asked them, yeah, this is the cooking school. And that is okay. I don't want to go to university. I don't want to do anything. I called my husband, hey, I'm going to stay, get an apartment and live in Rome until I learn Italian cuisine and stuff. That's why I started. Wow, but I never knew how to cook in my life. I didn't even know how to cut onions
at that time.
At that time.
Yes.
But now I love being in the kitchen. I love cooking for people. I love cooking for my son and my daughter and my grandchildren.
But what is amazing with Mama Mollie, right? What I love about her cuisine is because she cooks with her heart. And I feel like the more people are going to understand that we are all energy and vibration, and that whoever you decide to have around you, whatever food you decide to put in your system, when people are going to understand that, like choosing who you want to interact with just because you want to be aligned is so important. That's why with Mama Mollie, I'm so thankful because all her food, she cooks it from the heart and she loves what she's doing. And I think it makes a difference. When you have someone who's passionate by what they're doing, it does make a difference in the world and on people's energies too. So she's so I really love being with her and having her, feeding us.
That's nice. That's really lovely to hear. It sounds like soul food. Really, family coming together just to cook, and it's all good.
Yeah. And also the most important thing that she's been in this town in USA, in Santa Barbara, Montecito, California for almost 35 years. Can you imagine? She was like one of the first Black women to come in this part and to open a restaurant. That was like 25 years ago. 25 years ago. That's really impressive. It really shows the determination of a woman leaving Africa, imagining, right, in the condition 40 years ago, moving here and have the determination to want to open a restaurant, go to school, go to Italy, study, and be able to be consistent until nowadays. So for me, it's like, it's not easy. So I always take my hat off to her because she's the one who opened the doors, who were the first person to come to implant herself. So then when other people like me come, we feel welcome because she was already there. So that's something that people don't really see that because they haven't been in her path. I know her more, so I can understand that. So that's why I'm really I am so proud of her because I know that it's not an easy path, but she's been able to do that, and she's still standing today, cooking for so many people around the world that she cooked for, so many notable people or not. So to me, she's amazing.
I'm a fighter. In a good way.
Keep going, Chef Mollie. Okay, Chef Mollie. Let's talk about Italian food. What makes Italian food so special that you love it so much, and that is what like you have specialized in over the years?
Okay, that's good question. When I came here to United States and I met my husband, my late husband here, and he took me to Italian restaurant. This is 40 years ago. When he took me to the Italian restaurant, the only pasta they make is the cream. And coming from Tigray and Ethiopia, we have a lot of Italian restaurants, and they cook really fresh, simple, easy. And so I ate that in Ethiopia or in Italy before I came to the United States. And I said, this is not the right food. And so then I said, I said, it's not cream, it's not butter, it's not flour, this and that. So when I went to Italy, I learned the right way. And I came here, I applied fresh, simple, to cook at the moment, and no process. And because I love Italian food, and that's the way that I eat.
Oh, that's lovely.
I'm back. And I want to add to what she says, because her English is not her first language, mine neither. But I can add to what she says with how the selection make for her own food. Like the even just like her olive oil that she is an olive oil from a olive farm. So she make her own selection, like her cheese that she use, her flour that she use. It's all very selective and all very organic, because she does understand that what you put in your stomach, what you put inside you, is very important. So she's very, very particular with all these different things. And I can't tell why, because that's what I see her every day, the way she cook, the way she choose her product. It's very important.
In fact, you're good, you're right. In fact, when I had my restaurant in Montecito, I always tell ladies, instead of spending money on your facial face, if you eat good food, extra virgin olive oil, whatever you put, and it comes on your face. Look at our face, look at our skin, because we eat a lot of good food, good oil. Yeah, extra virgin olive oil and the balsamic, I always select particular, like she said. And because I feel good whenever I eat good food.
Okay, Chef Mollie. Chef Mollie, you made a comment on your website saying that my approach to cooking is similar to my approach to life. Keeping it simple, eat only fresh food. What do you mean by keeping it simple and your approach to life, keeping it very simple?
Not too complicate, when they cook hours and hours with butter, flour, this and that. For me, garlic a little bit to taste, oil, tomato, fresh sauce, toss it, put the pasta, put a little bit cheese, that's it, in 5 minutes or 8 minutes. But simple, because most kitchens or cooking, it is too complicated. Fried, this and that. For me, it's very simple. And then I don't like to stand around and then cooking all day long. So this is the method I learned from Umbria or Rome, the restaurant I used to learn. Besides the cooking class, I used to go to restaurants to do. Gianfranco Visani, that's the idea. He has simple and clean and good quality fish. He's a big spender, and I became like him. He buys the best. Arturo in Rome, the same thing, Bernardo. They stand for the best quality and the simplest. So I learned from them mostly. And I believe the simplest you cook, the better.
I like that. The simplest you cook, the better. Okay, Chef Molly. Let's talk about. I mean, you cooked for a lot of people in America, celebrities, presidents, former presidents. Could you tell us what was it like cooking for Oprah Winfrey and Barack Obama?
The same like I cook for my good customers in Montecito. They are not special than the customers who support me year around. And so, yeah, it happened to be I cook, but I'm not gonna say they are special. My customers also are special, so they are equal.
But was you impressed or was you nervous when you had to do it?
No, I wasn't.
You wasn't?
Yeah,
You
I
know-
want to try.
It's like Mama.
I don't,
Just tell you the way
I
it
don't
is.
nail. I'm from Tigray, so everybody is the same for me, whether Obama or Biden. Or yeah, I cook for Biden, I cook for Obama, I cook for Oprah, but the best one I cook, the best I love is my friend, my dear friend, Kirk Douglas and Michael Douglas. Those are my
Oh,
favorite.
oh, that's nice, Michael Douglas. I really love Michael Douglas, by the way. Okay.
Yeah, he's the best. He's the best. And Kirk Douglas I miss him. He was in fact, Kirk Douglas, I used to go to their house to have lunch with them on my day off. So they were very, very close to me. So
The amazing we're so lucky because in this community, it's a small community, but the Montecito community, they're very they support each other. So she's been having the same customers for so many years that have been supporting her, loving her food and helping her through all the different ups and downs of life. So that's a very supportive community here.
Somebody Santa Barbara News Press interviewed me a long time ago, and they asked me, "Hey, Molly, you are a Black person in a white community, and did you feel like a different?" And I said, in the first place, Montecito people are color blind. Two, I never see my color or being woman or being Muslim, being from Tigray. I never saw that. But I feel Molly because they love me, they respect me, they support me. They were there for me for the past 25, 28 years. So I'm very grateful, and nobody discriminates me in this town. Like I said, even my son Ali always says, Montecito people are colorblind. So it is everywhere I went anyway. I don't know. I don't see my color. I went as a guest chef in Hong Kong. All the Chinese people were there for me, respect me, So in Italy is my home. Italy is my home. Italian people are my family. Italian people are my family in my heart.
That's nice to know. Love for Italian people, Italian food too.
Yeah, I love Italian, as well as my Montecito people.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about being a chef. Would you encourage women out there in America and all over Africa to be a chef?
Oh, yes. Yes, but they have to love what they do. If they don't like it, it's not worth it to work as the cook, as the writer, as the cleaner, as the things. You must love what you do. If you love what you do, you don't even feel like you're working 2, 3, 4 hours or 24 hours a day. It's for me, I love what I do, and I don't feel like I work 14 hours or 7 days a week, because that's, but yes, I can suggest, if they love it, they go for it. It's so much fun. It is very enjoyable. It's healthy, and it is happiness. I get so much happiness when I cook.
That's nice to know. Okay, Chef Mollie, we're about to run up the interview. Could you tell us what is your best Italian food?
Pasta, fish, and veggie. This you can make it any way you want. Yeah, I love pasta with simple tomato sauce, and I love fish like a branzino or like a salmon, halibut, and then also a lot of veggies and soups. I specialize pasta, fish, soups, and veggies. I'm not even that crazy for meat, but I make meat as well.
Okay, Chef Mollie, we're about to bring the interview to a close. What's your last word and your last advice to people out there who want to know how to cook, who want to know how to eat, learn how to cook Italian food? What's your advice to them?
Just eat healthy food, be happy with the family, most important, family, friends. Sit on the table, fill up the table like Miss Natalie does her house. She has more food than she could handle it anyway. So food is good. You entertain, you cook, you talk, and yeah, it's good thing to eat Italian food, the right Italian food.